Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you. And this is the DC Mattel Dark Knight Rises Ra's al Ghul. Now, it's weird that they call it Dark Knight Rises because this is clearly the Batman Begins. Ra's al Ghul, played by Liam Neeson. So, this sword is not an accessory that he comes with. I'm just borrowing this from my typhoid Mary here. This is not an accessory that he comes with, but the two accessories he comes with is this mask that he wore at the end of Batman Begins when he fought Batman, Bruce Wayne, and he comes with this accessory, which is a piece of the bat signal, which is really cool. It's a collect and connect, so I will have to buy the other figures in the wave, but they are such rare items now because the movie is so old, and these figures are so old, and it really was hard for me to get this guy. Like, I really been trying to get him for a while. So let's take a look at Mr. Ra's al Ghul here. So the detail in his suit, you see his shoes there. His shoes are really nice, as you can see, nice and shiny. I mean, we've seen different kind of suit bodies before. So you see the ab crunch in there. You see the sculpting of his tie. You see the creases in his suit, which I really like a lot. And then you got the head sculpt with the mask. Now the eyes look fine, and the sculpting of his hair looks good. I bought this figure used off of eBay, so whoever had it must have posted him around and stuff. It's a little bit worn. See the sculpting of his hand there. So this mask is removable, of course. See the creases in his suit and everything like that. So really nice figures. So you could pull his mask off. If this thing want to come off, okay, there you go. And you see, separate piece. It's a separate piece right there. And this is the head sculpt for Mr. Ra's al Ghul. Now this looks nothing like Liam Neeson, but he played Ducard in the movie, but it was later revealed in Batman Begins. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it. You should have, because it's a great movie. But he was actually Ra's al Ghul. So this is a very nice figure. So let's just jump into articulation. So his head looks up about that much, down about that much. His head does go side to side. His arms go out about that, really high. His arms goes out, full 360 rotation, an upper bicep, single jointed elbow. He has no wrist. Wait, yes he does. Full 360 wrist rotation, no hinge. He does have the ab crunch that goes back about that much. And you could hear the crunch, and it goes down about that much. He has a full 360 in the waist. He does the split about that much, really good, which he's a ninja guy, so he should be able to. He has an upper thigh cut, single jointed knee, and he has a hinge in his foot up and down, but no ankle pivot. But the figure stands fairly well. Like, he stands really well. So that's a good one. So yeah, so this is a rare figure. It's a really solid release. This is a figure I really slept on when it first came out. There was a lot of figures that I slept on, but definitely like in this wave. But the reason I wanted to pick up this figure now is for customizing purposes, which I will show you a later video on that. But I really love the suited body, and the articulation is actually really good. His joints are nice and tight. Like, it's not really loose. Maybe the arm joints a little bit, slightly, but for the most part, his joints in his arms are really solid. They're really good. So then he has that mask accessory that I'm going to use for customization. Like I said, will be revealed in a later video. I either might make it one giant video or two separate videos. I'm not really sure. But but I mean, like, even as a figure, him stand on his own, I think he's a really solid release. I wish that Mattel did a better job in sculpt or trying to get a little closer to Liam Neeson's likeness, but I guess that would really be a far stretch because I mean, basically, Mattel is not. Well, I mean, I've said this before many times. Mattel figures are usually hit or miss. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. You know, so that's just how it goes with Mattel. Some of their body molds are okay, but most of their body molds are just very lazily reused. Like they've been using the same body mold from day one. And I know that Marvel Legends gets a lot of flack for that, but I don't really think like people kind of tend to forget that. Like they don't. I'm going a little bit of a rant, but I mean, it's kind of not fair because I mean, like Marvel Legends really gets some serious flack, and Marvel Legends produce us some pretty high-end products. Now, are all of Marvel Legends products like gold? No, no, of course not. But for what you're getting, for the price point, Marvel Legends, they pump out some awesome stuff, and their suited bodies are definitely awesome as well. I mean, you could use their suited body for multiple purposes. Like you could switch a lot of different heads, you know, with those body molds, and then you got the body molds even on Marvel Legends that you can customize yourself if you want to. I mean, it's a $20 figure with a lot of uh, pros than cons, but Mattel, es- especially like, even though I did like the Kingdom Come Superman that I recently collected, but it's that same old body mold that they've been using for Superman since day one. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, hit and miss with Mattel. Like I do have some figures that I really like from Mattel. Then there's some figures I just scratch my head with. Marvel Legends, like usually I'm more pleased with them, especially nowadays, more than ever. But this figure is pretty solid, and it's giving me exactly what I want, especially with customization, which I will show you guys in a video that I'll do soon. So I say that this figure is worth a pickup. It does have decent articulation. No double joints, and none of it, but I'm not like a big articulative fanatic when it comes to action figures. I know that a lot of you guys are. So if that's gonna bug you, then I say stay away from this figure. But if you do love the Dark Knight trilogy, I was saying that this is the Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, and technically it is, but I kind of forgot. Another spoiler alert, sorry guys, but I mean these movies are old. But anyway, in Dark Knight Rises, Ra's al Ghul did make another appearance, so I'll just leave it at that. Like I'm not gonna say how he did, but he made another appearance in Dark Knight Rises. So I kind of forgot about that. But anyway, I think this figure is worth a pickup. The sculpt is good enough. The suited body was really what I was after, and it's really good. So this has been me reviewing DC Mattel Dark Knight trilogy, Ra's al Ghul. Till next time, guys. See ya.